Hello everybody and welcome back to another NBA 2K rebuild. This time I'm actually doing it on the PS5 at home, so you won't be seeing a face camera this time, but I'm going to try to work on that in the future. But I am doing a Toronto Raptors rebuild, one that's been way long overdue, but this time we will be building around the Toronto Raptors and Jalen Suggs. So in this draft I had the 4th overall pick, decided to take Jalen Suggs, and then following that I also took in the 2nd round, I took Herbert Jones out of Alabama, and also Melissa Cis. I don't know who this is, to be honest. I just signed him for this year, but I don't know how much he's going to be playing on this team. But this is me rebuilding the Toronto Raptors. So here, moving to player options, I'm going to accept Chris Boucher, decline Aaron Baines. I'm going to bring back Watanabe, and then decline Rodney Hood, Bembry, Paul Watson. So those are my decisions there, and I'll see you guys at what I decide to do with free agency. At free agency here, I'm going to extend the qualifying offer to Gary Trent. It's very important that he comes back to me on this team. As far as everybody else, I'm going to let Kyle Lowry leave. I have the point guard in the future. I'm going to be using Jalen Suggs. So as far as Kyle Lowry, I'm going to let him go. The other guys, I'm also going to let go. So you could see us actually try to maybe bring in a center here. We're first going to renounce the rights on all these other players. Yep, all the other players except for Gary Trent Jr., which we would like to bring back. As far as Gary Trent, he's going to try to sign an offer here from the Grizzlies, so we are going to match that, which doesn't give us a whole lot of cap flexibility here as far as centers, but we'll try to go with Hassan Whiteside for, Hassan Whiteside here for, let's do a 1-1 team deal. I could see him being a pretty decent center for this team. So as soon as we can get Hassan Whiteside, that will be the end of our free agency. I'll see you guys at player progression. At player progression, people keep on getting better. So Van Fleet gets better, Siakam gets better, Anunoby gets better, Gary Trent, Boucher is getting worse, Malachi Flynn gets better, and Jalen Suggs. So that is player progression, and then I will go to training camps, and you'll see who I send to training camps. I'll tell you guys who I send to training camps. So I did 3 untapped potential camps here. I did 1 to Anunoby, 1 to Gary Trent, and 1 to Pascal Siakam. It said he was an A- at potential, but he was actually an A+, so kind of a wasted 1 there, but we'll simulate to the next season, and we'll kind of get it underway as far as what our game plan will look like. So they kind of have exactly what I want right here as far as the starting lineup. We have Suggs, Van Vliet, Anunoby, Siakam, Whiteside off the bench, Gary Trent Jr., Boucher, Malachi Flynn, Watanabe. So yeah, that's pretty good with what I want. Maybe Herbert Jones eventually cracks the rotation in a year or two. But as far as that, I'm going to be running 9 guys. They have Boucher at a power forward here, which is what his actual position probably is. So I like what this team looks like here. Good rotation as far as like scoring wise. We're going to go Siakam first option, Van Vliet, and then obviously Suggs. Yeah, but I trust basically what they're doing. As far as system proficiency, we are going to run probably 3.5-star balanced. Yep, 3.5-star balanced. So I will see you guys at the contract deadline or at the trade deadline. I'll let you know what I do. So obviously here at the trade deadline, we're 5 games below 500. Not really where I thought we were going to be honest with you. Anunoby is struggling for some reason. Not really happy with the current situation. Van Vliet averaging 18, Siakam. So let me just go here real quick to coaching game plan. Anunoby's upset. I don't know why he would be. Gary Trent's upset. He's averaging 15 a game, which is weird why he'd be upset along with Anunoby. But yeah. I might get rid of some of these just so that I don't have preferences. Maybe that will help a little bit. But as far as moving players, no, I think I'm just going to stick with the team that I have now. Yeah, I'm going to stick with the team I have now because I kind of like where we're at. Malachi Flynn is playing really well. But yeah, I'm going to stick with with what we're at now, and I'll see you guys at the end of the season. We might make the playoffs, we might not. I would like another lottery pick for this team. Kind of need one. So we ended the season as the 10 seed. We made a little bit of run to get close as the 8 seed, but it didn't really just work out for us. As far as stats, Siakam ended with 20 a game, almost 20 a game from Van Vliet. Suggs was 16. Like, we had a good season. So I'm kind of surprised that it didn't work out. Like, Whiteside didn't take too many shots. Like, he played okay. Like, so I don't know. We'll see how next season goes compared to this one. But uh, this season, the Brooklyn Nets are the champions in the 2022 NBA champions. So I'll see you guys at the draft lottery with what pick we get. So as you can see, we get the 13th pick in the draft. Kind of tough. Wish we would have had a higher one. But hey, that's the game. As far as staff signings, we're going to keep everyone. We're going to make sure that we get an A trainer for 3 training camps. And then we'll be good to go. Sean Navarro, tentative, rejected. Okay, that's tough. And we missed out on an A trainer. So that's no good. I guess we'll have to settle for this guy for a year for 2 training camps. That sucks. I really fumbled the bag there. Here we are with the 13th pick in the draft. Have a lot of choices to make. Yeah, I like a big man or a bigger man. Nate Reavers. You know what? I really like KJ Allen, so we're going to go with him at the 4. This might be our replacement for Chris Boucher after we let him walk. That's our only pick in the draft. So I'll see you guys with player option. Over to player option, we're obviously going to bring up Malachi Flynn. I think we're going to bring back Whiteside. Maybe good. No, we're not going to bring back Whiteside. We're going to let him go. Try to bring back a different center, maybe. Jalen Harris, pretty decent. We might try to bring Ewing back. We might just offer the qualifying offer. Let's see who we have under contract. Chris Boucher. I'm actually going to try to sign Chris Boucher to a 2-year deal here. I might actually try to trade him partway through the season. But we're going to bring back Chris Boucher, and then everybody else, we're not going to run tonight's on him. Everybody else can go. Yep, we're going to bring back Chris Boucher, and we don't have a center yet for next season. So we're going to go with, just trying to find somebody who hit the system maybe a little bit more, but sure, Dwayne Dedman for the minimum for 1 season will work. You'll see me make a trade for this center this season, maybe before the season even starts. So just go to player progression. Let's hope we get Jalen Harris back on the qualifying offer. We do. Good. Siakam improves, Van Vliet improves. Yeah, everyone just keeps getting better. So I'm hoping that means that some other players progress a little bit better. But yeah, I'll see you guys at training camps. So we got 2 training camps here. I'm definitely going to send Jalen Suggs to untapped potential. He doesn't change, which kind of sucks. And then I'm going to go perimeter shooting to OG Anunoby because he probably needs it a little bit. Simulate to the next season. Figure out this lineup real quick. Suggs obviously starting. Van Vliet, Anunoby, Siakam, Dwayne Dedman, kind of a downer in our lineup. But yeah, that's our starting lineup. First 8 are pretty good, but not big fan. KJ Allen, he'll get better as he progresses. But yeah, that's our lineup to start this season. I think we should be a bit better. I thought Suggs would make a bigger jump in his first season. I might make him the second. No, I'm not going to do anybody as preferred scoring options. System proficiency, we're going to roll with, again, 3.5-star balanced. So I'll see you guys at the contract extension deadline. So we're here at the trade deadline, and let's look at the roster real quick. I really like where everybody's at. Suggs is getting better. Gary Trent's kind of stuck where he's at. I was going to trade maybe Fred Van Vliet, but I do like him on this team, so I'm going to try to keep him. But I'm going to try to trade for a better center. And I think that's going to involve Chris Boucher that we just signed, sadly, and maybe Jalen Harris as well. But yeah. So we're going to look to see what we can get here as far as center-wise. We're definitely looking for a center. Moses Brown, not a bad signing. He's pretty cheap. I like this deal for Clint Capella. We're definitely going to think about it. That Clint Capella move is a real win right now move. But I don't see any young centers that I'm crazy about. So you know what? This is a 2027 first. Only $18 million for Clint Capella. But This trade would put the Raptors under the minimum player. Okay. Make the trade. Yep, I'm going to make that trade for Clint Capella. So, yeah, like that move there. It's a big win now move. Let's look at what the CPU builds out of rotation. This team should definitely be a playoff team. I wouldn't doubt it. Gary Trent, Malachi Flynn, KJ Allen, Dwayne Dedmon off the bench. Yeah, these guys aren't progressing all that well, but we have to go sign a free agent real quick. Probably a wing. Can we even sign Alec Burks to this level of contract? We can. So we're actually going to sign Alec Burks for 1 season, like that move too. Have CPU build rotation. Yeah, Dwayne Dedmon's going to get kicked out of the rotation, but it's okay. I like Alec Burks for 16 minutes a game. That's actually a pretty nice pickup. So I'll see you guys at the end of the year. Currently, right now, we're 27 and 24. Let's see if we can get in the top 4 of the East. So we had a killer end of the season, went on an awesome run to end it, but we only climbed to the 4th seed in the Eastern Conference. So Victor Wembanyama wins Rookie of the Year. Evan Mobley, 6-man. Nate McMillan. Yeah, nothing really to see here. Amoni Bates as a rookie is an All-NBA first team. It's unrealistic, but okay. Nothing here as far as rookie teams. KJ Allen makes it as a 78. Like that for our player. Moses Moody basically sat his whole first year. Okay, well, let's look at stats real quick. Season player. So, Pascal Siakam at the 20. Him and Fred VanVleet. Awesome two-headed monster there. Jalen Suggs continues to improve. Gary Trent Jr. Malachi Flynn. Awesome bench piece for us. OG Anunoby and Clint Capella doing what Clint Capella needs to do, just getting rebounds and some dunks. KJ Allen. Yeah, really like this team. In the first round, we're facing off against the Philadelphia 76ers, who still have Ben Simmons, Moses Moody, Kirkon Korkmaz, Tobias Harris, Joel Embiid, Thomas Bryant, Tyrese Maxey, Matisse Thybulle. It's a pretty good team, but I think we should be able to bring it through in this first round series. So, absolute sweep. But we played the Orlando Magic, who are somehow really good now. Markelle Fultz, RJ Hampton, Timothy Cabaret, Wendell Carter. I don't know how this team is the 1 seed. We should win this series, if I'm being 100% honest, but we win the first 2 and then lose. Then Detroit Pistons with Russ, Jalen Green, Jimmy Butler, Jeremy Grant, Isaiah Stewart, Killian Hayes. Wow, this is a lot different Pistons-looking team, but let's see. Similar to the rest of the playoffs. And the Orlando Magic are the champions somehow. What? That was really weird. I'll see you guys at the draft with who I take. Don't expect there to be a great pick there, just a mid-rounder. So we're on the clock here with the 26th pick in the draft. Just looking to probably add a guy who can help us in any way that we can. Let's go Scoot Goodwin. He's a small forward, but one of the positions we actually need. No second-round pick here. Don't have a whole lot of second-round picks. Usually trade them most years. Brandon Miller, really good player. What? Okay. 70 overall, playable, not too great. Fred VanVleet declined his player option. That sucks. We will be bringing back Malachi Flynn and Jalen Suggs, obviously. Qualifying offers, we're not going to give it to either of these guys. These are second-round picks from when we drafted Suggs. Neither of them developed all that well. So just kind of a way to save money. We do have Clint Capella that I'd like to bring back. He isn't interested in signing with us. Okay. First things first, let's give him a front-loaded contract for, let's try to skim some off of it. Obviously, we're not going to do that many years. Fred's going to sign that. We're going to renounce the rights on everyone else. Still no signing from Clint Capella. Not interested. I guess if I do want to sign him, I have to go into here. Yep, super great stuff. Clint Capella, so results, and then I can sign him from here. I love front-loaded contracts in 2K. It's like a really cheesy way to get money down on guys. But we're also going to go... front down the money a bit to like $30.5 million. We're paying him for now, not for later, and we're gonna go 3 with a team after 2. So let's see if he accepts that contract. He should. So we're gonna sign both our guys here. Let's see if it lets us. Yep, we did. So that was kind of our main move. Player progression time. Yeah, got our center and our shooting guard back. Player progression, Siakam gets better. Capella is getting a little bit worse. Anunoby is getting better. Van Vliet is kind of stalling. Gary Trent's getting better. So, yeah, Jalen Suggs I thought would take a bigger step forward so far, and or Malachi Flynn. But you know what? I think everything will be all right. Training camps start auto-generating. The rookie class is here. But yeah, as far as training camps, I did forget to fire our trainer, so we only have 2. I'm going to say Jalen Suggs, and then perimeter, I'm going to go big man off, perimeter shooting to Pascal Siakam. Perimeter shooting to Pascal Siakam. Yep, need to work on his 3 a little bit, but I'll see you guys at the start of next season. Okay, the start of next season, looking at the game plan, it's been the same game plan so far. Jalen Suggs, Fred VanVleet, Anunoby, Pascal Siakam, Clint Capella, Gary Trent Jr., Malachi Flynn, and yeah, I guess we might as well go with our rookie to get the final couple minutes. Don't really need Yogi Ferrell to get those minutes, but yeah, we'll go with our rookie. So I like this team, pretty solid team. Might make some changes at the deadline. I thought Suggs would progress a little bit better than this. So yeah, still going to go with Siakam as 1, then maybe Suggs as 2, see if that can change it at all. But I might try to trade Fred VanVleet. Might try to make a move there. We'll see. Yeah, but I'll see you guys at the halfway point of the season. Pascal Siakam would like to re-sign with us. Good with me. Wait, actually, yeah, I'm going to trim down the money a bit on Siakam. Yeah, still happily accepted. Malachi Flynn will re-sign. Gonna trim down the money on that too. Awesome backup point guard. So yeah, he accepted. Gary Trent Jr. Anunoby has been kind of disappointed over the last couple seasons. So I think it's time that we move on from Anunoby, especially a player that I don't really think is fitting in this system anyway. So we're gonna look at some trades surrounding OG Anunoby, and I will let you know if I decide to do one. So I was looking through a lot of the trades here, and I think I found one that I actually like. I'm going to be moving on from Fred VanVleet and OG Anunoby for Michael Porter and Aaron Gordon. I think this makes both teams a little bit better. It gives us a solid starting lineup. Obviously, I like Gary Trent as a starter, so we're going to move Gary Trent into the starting lineup. I'm still going to go with Jalen Suggs. Sorry. But we're going to still go with Suggs. But we do lose some bench depth there. But Suggs, Gary Trent, Michael Porter Jr., Siakam, Clint Capella, Aaron Gordon, Jeremy Flynn, Jalen Suggs still at an 83. Would hope that's a little bit better. We're actually going to set some now. This is obviously should be what it is. So I'll see you guys at the end of the season with what it ended up being. We were really good to start the season. Change things up a little bit. Actually, you know what? While we're here, I've actually been using this a lot more since I've been doing these, but I've been looking to bring in like free agents and stuff like at the halfway point, the ones that I think can help our team. And I think we could use another guy on this team. So I'm going to go with Luke Kennard to bring a couple extra minutes to the team. So CPU rebuild rotation. They still want Malachi Flynn. That is not happening. We're going to go Suggs. But yeah, we bring in Luke Kennard to play some extra minutes so that Bogdanovich doesn't have to play. And I like that signing, so we will take it. Yeah, but I will see you guys at the end of the season with what my record is. So we end the season with our best record so far, the 2nd seed in the NBA. Let's see if we get anybody on all the NBA teams. We do not. Killian Hayes, all NBA first team. Moni Bates, all NBA first team as his 2nd season. That's unrealistic. All NBA rookie team for Brandon Miller. Pascal Siakam makes all NBA 2nd team. We'll look at his numbers in a second. As far as the rest of the NBA, don't really see much there. No, any rookie team? No rookie teams. Okay. odd. We are the second seed, but before we get that started, let's look at the playoffs, or the season stats. Pascal Siakam with a 24, Jalen Suggs with a nice 18, Michael Porter with 20, Malachi Flynn. Nice even distributing of scoring, some nice bench scoring as far as Malachi Flynn, Aaron Gordon, and then our starter, Clint Capella, just munching on those boards. I'm feeling triggered with the way things are going. Bet you we wish you have more shots. You're not going to get more than that. Sorry, Clint. You do your job. He is declining, so we might look to trade him next season if we don't win the championship this season. As far as coaching, let's go into our game plan real quick and kind of set our lineup for the playoffs. We're going to go with 32 to Trent. We're going to down the minutes quite a bit for Clint Capella. Let's have actually CPU fix it. Let's actually go Clint Capella as the third option. See if we can get like his overall better. I don't know why he's such a like pussy, but or being pissy. Sorry. But yeah, I do not want Malachi Flynn playing more minutes than Jalen Suggs. I don't know why they don't get that through their head that I prefer Jalen Suggs. Okay, this is the lineup we're rolling with. We're obviously going 9 deep like we have been. Luke Kennard's been well. So, yeah, let's see what we can do. Just check our system coherence. He's been good all year. But, yeah, I was about to say, staying at 4 stars. So, playing the Boston Celtics, who have Dior Johnson, Matthew Cleveland, still Jaylen Brown, Tatum. Robert Williams now is a starter, Evan Fournier, Josh Kogi. So, we should be able to handle this team. I think we're a better overall team. Win that 1-5. Now playing to the Detroit Pistons with Killian Hayes, Jalen Green, Jimmy Butler, Lauri Markkanen, Isaiah Stewart, Jeremy Grant, Saddiq Bey, Dylan Brooks. Yeah, not a whole lot of old Pistons on this team anymore, but let's see if we can beat these Pistons. Hopefully we do. Beat them in 5. Now the Knicks have found a way to upset first 2 rounds of the playoffs. Isaac Likely, Colin Sexton, Kyle Kuzma, Obi Toppin. I think we should win this series. I'd be surprised if we lost. We win very closely, but now we play the Mavericks with the god Luka Doncic. They also have Chet Holmgren, Joel Embiid. Yeah, this is going to be a really tough series to win. I doubt we do, but let's see. We're actually the NBA champions. So in the Rockets rebuild, we are NBA champions. Super good rebuild here, but we're actually going to run one more season back and see what we can do to improve this team one more time. But we did win the NBA championship in our 3rd season. Let's just look at the roster real quick that we finished the season with. Pascal Siakam, Gary Trent Jr., Clint Capella, Jalen Suggs, Malachi Flynn. Like, really nice overall team. So, pretty happy with that one. But let's see what this roster can look like. Let's try to defend our championship. If we lose, we're done. We win, then it's a 2-peat. All right, we're over to player options. We're obviously using Jalen Suggs, and KJ Allen was actually really good for us last season, so we're going to do that. We're not going to offer it to Freddie Gillespie, sorry. And as far as free agents, I think we have Gary Trent as a free agent, so we're going to try to bring back Gary Trent on also a front-loaded deal, and we're going to decrease the money a significant amount to $25 million. So, yeah, we're going to try to bring back Gary Trent here. We're going to release Luke Kennard. Sorry, Luke. But not personal. It's just business. We're going to do the same thing basically we did last year. We try to sign a free agent partway through the year. But let's just look at the roster real quick and see if we are set up. Point guard, we have our 2 point guards. Shooting guard, we have our shooting guard. 2 small forwards, Scott Henderson. Our 2 power forwards along with KJ Allen. And then our new rookie center, Terrence Gardner, and Clint Capella. Clint Capella might be gone after this year. Let's go to player progression. Could have used a backup shooting guard, but we'll probably end up signing one in free agency. So that's probably the move there. As far as player progression, Clint Capella's back up to an 88, or he's at an 88, but he's actually an 85. So we might look to move him, package him with something to kind of, really get a great center for our last year, somebody making around the same amount of money. The money shouldn't be an issue for Clint. He's got a lot of it. As far as this is our last year, so no need to do any untapped potential things. We're going to go to perimeter shooting for Jalen Suggs, and then we're going to go to low post offense for Clint Capella, who didn't know why I put that on him. I literally just said I was trading him. So let's actually try to find a trade for Clint before this season even starts. It says he's an 88, but if I look at the coaching game plan, it says he's an 88. But if he's an 88, then I want to play him for the year. Let's just browse it really quickly just to see what I could get for like Clint Capella and like an I can't trade back to back, but like two, just like this first and a Clint. Um, why would I ever take that deal? Vucevic, no. Jarrett Allen, maybe. Robert Williams, De'Aaron Fox, Wendell Carter, Mitchell Robinson, Jamal Murray, Kristaps Porzingis. You know what? I really like what he brings to this team, so he can be mad all he wants. I'm going to keep him on the team. Sorry for some persistency. We'll stay with balance. Look for us to sign somebody at about the trade deadline to help us win this season. But for now, let's just see how this team does till then. So we're actually starting the season off quite disappointing. We might be the 5th seed, but as you can see, we're 17 and 14. So I actually had an idea for... Oh, Clint Capella is actually getting better. Okay, wait a second. Let's see if I do like Clint, Malachi Flynn in this like unprotected first. Does get us Bam and Precious like that. RJ Barrett and Evan Mobley. Ooh. Cole Anthony and Robert Williams, De'Aaron Fox and Sky, John Collins and Sekou, Jonathan Isaac and Mitchell Robinson, Julius Randle, Tyrese Halliburton, that'd be an interesting one. Precious and Bam. No, you know what? I think the team's okay. I keep on just like chickening out in the last second if I want to do it or not. Let's add it like a shooting guard or something to this roster. Let's see if I can. He declined that contract, I guess. Lou Dort, would you be? Oops. Damn. Lou Dort, would you be cool with possibly coming to the team? Lou Dort. Happily accepted. So I'm going to sign Lou Dort, kind of fix some of the bench issues that this team has right now. Have the CPU rebuild at Suggs. Yep, like this team. Capella and Lou Dort. Yep, and then we got our 9 guys who want to play. Stu Anderson is actually playing well, but sorry. This is our roster for the rest of the year. I'll see you guys at the end of the season. So in the final year of this rebuild, this team was absolutely atrocious. We were a conference 8 seed. We probably should have just ended last season with the win. But Cade Cunningham, Rookie of the Year, MVP. As far as all NBA teams, will we see anybody? Nope. So yeah, terrible end of the season. Let's look at our statistics, player stats. Yeah, we have down years from almost everybody down the board. Jalen Suggs with a really bad year. Holy. Not what you want to see there. He said he's feeling optimistic, but Clint Capella scoring back up after I upped his preferences and stuff. So yeah, difficult one, but we'll see. Going against the Moni Bates, Bull, Kristaps here. Don't see this going well. And Karl Anthony Towns? What the fuck? Okay. Let's see how this series goes. We come back from down 3-0 to win the entire thing. Okay. Now we play Washington Wizards with Kyrie, Bradley Beal. This team, we are way better than this team, so hopefully we win this one. I'd be pretty weirded out if we lost to a team that we were probably worse than better than. Schroeder, Brandon Miller, Pablo Banchero. So this team's pretty damn good. Could see us definitely losing to this one, and we do. So, yep, Cleveland Cavaliers versus the versus the Magic or the Mavericks. Oh my God, the Mavericks, and yeah, Luka Doncic still. Is this Jalen Green, Josh Green, Joel Embiid still? Yeah, so it's a really good team. It won 7 games, but that is the end of your Toronto Raptors rebuild. We won a championship in our 3rd season. We had a pretty damn good roster. Traded for Michael Porter Jr., Clint Capella, guys like that. But we still have key guys around like Jalen Suggs, Malachi Flynn, Pascal Siakam, Gary Trent Jr. And yeah, so I think we did a good job of incorporating the old Raptors with the new Raptors. But look forward to talking to you guys later. And hope you enjoy this Toronto Raptors rebuild. Next one we will be doing is the Orlando Magic. So stay tuned for that one. Peace.